Hi, I'm Cali Hackmann. I'm one of the co-owners, along with my husband Alden Hackmann, of Olympic Musical Instruments. We build hurdy-gurdies. This video is to help you learn how to apply liquid rosin to your wheel. Liquid rosin can be used on either a wooden wheel or a synthetic wheel, but it really helps on the synthetic wheels to give a clear, pure tone. The first thing you need to do before putting liquid rosin on your wheel is to remove your wheel cover and either set it aside or let it hang from its leash, and then remove your strings from the wheel just like this. Make sure that there are no strings on the wheel when you start, so no sound is coming out. This is a small bottle of liquid rosin. Liquid rosin is just cake rosin that has been dissolved in grain alcohol. So it's mostly alcohol, there's very little water in this. And to put it on the wheel, I'm going to take my rosin and I'm going to take a small clean cotton cloth, like this, about this size, little square, fold it in half, and then I fold it in half again. I'm going to put about 1 to 2 drops on my cloth, like that. Set the rosin aside, take your cloth, begin to turn the wheel, and then apply the wet rosin to the wheel and keep turning. You want a nice, very, very, very thin coat running across the wheel, and I'm just going to kind of now burnish the wheel with the drier portion of the cloth. And then take the cloth off and stop turning. After you've applied the rosin to the wheel, you want to wait for just a little bit so that the rosin dries fairly well. It's going to remain sticky for up to 24 hours, but within the first few minutes it will dry enough so that you can easily play. So as soon as the rosin looks dry to the surface, you can probably put a string on the wheel, but you don't want to leave the string sitting on the wheel without the wheel turning at any point in time for the next, say, half hour or so. Because if you do that, if you leave the string on the wheel while the rosin is still really soft, it will glue some of your cotton to the wheel and you'll make a bump on the wheel, and then you'll have to clean it off. So at this point I can drop a string on and drop another one on. And then stop turning the wheel. And do that for at least the first, say, 30 minutes or so. It's better if you wait even longer. And you should be removing your strings from the wheel when you are stopping playing for a period of time anyway. Because you always, if you leave the strings on there, they're going to deposit some rosin onto the wheel that you don't want to have there, because it'll create an irregularity in the sound. If you've rosined your wheel and you put your strings on and you find that the wheel sound or that the string sound is very scratchy and rough, it probably means that you have too much rosin on there. At that point in time, you're going to want to either smooth the rosin out or take a little bit off. Take your cloth that you used before, the part of it that you didn't get rosin on, and apply it to the wheel and begin to turn. And just turn really fast and put quite a bit of pressure. In fact, I can even feel some heat through that cotton cloth as I turn. I'm generating enough heat. That's going to take some of the rosin off. In fact, it will leave a shiny piece on your cloth where the rosin has adhered to the cloth. Normally that's enough to solve any of the problems. We hope this video helps you to apply liquid rosin to your wheel. If you have any questions or want more information about hurdy-gurdies, please take a look at our website, which is hurdy-gurdy.com.